we don't want to let you escape, Jonah, without complying with our tradition of asking our guests for a tip or a war story as sort of a parting thought. Do you have anything for us?
Yeah. So, as someone who only practiced for a short period of time, I'm going to go the tip route as opposed to the war story route. And my tip is that to be a good lawyer, you need to know who your audience is. And that could be as a writer. That's something I learned very, very early on at Williams and Connolly, was that your audience isn't always the judge. It can be the opposing counsel. It could be the client. It could be the opposing business entities of that client. The audience can be a lot of different things in legal communication. And that's true also for who you spend your time with, right? Who's your audience for your everyday successes? One of the greatest parts, and this is how I met you all, right, is on social media. One of the things I love about social media, specifically Twitter and sort of law Twitter and appellate Twitter, is how everyone is so supportive of everyone's successes. And this idea, or as I think about it, like the rising tide raises all ships, which is the exact opposite of what so much of lawyering lore is about, right? Of sort of the zero sum game and the people tearing pages out of the textbook. So I guess my suggestion is know who your audience is. And I'll add, if you don't have an audience, go get one. And that's true for someone who's just starting law school or someone who's been practicing for 40 years and feels like they're in a rut. The greatest way to sort of jumpstart your professional life is to go develop an audience. And we live in a time when you can do that with real ease if you're willing to be empathetic, kind, thoughtful, and you're willing to go out on a limb a little bit and share about your own experience, share about yourself, share your wins, share your losses, build in public. Those are all things that will increase your audience as a lawyer. And I think having a bigger, I'm taking a bet that being a lawyer in the 21st century will be better if you do it with an audience.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. It's a great place to wind up. Jonah, thanks for spending the time with us. We really enjoyed visiting with you, and we know our listeners will enjoy hearing your thoughts on all these topics too. So really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.